On Monday, August 22, I went to Aldi because I knew they were selling 2022 Matchbox 5-packs. They had 6 different ones. This is the Mbx Construction 3 5-pack. They were €6.99, so €1.40 per car. This seems to have all repeats in there. I'm not sure about these top 2, but I have this already and I've seen these 2 before. So yeah, kind of disappointing. Same with this one, the MBX Mountain 2. Interestingly, these 3 were all first releases of these castings, possibly modified since then. Well, probably this one is. I'm not sure about these 2. And I don't collect these models, so couldn't tell you if these were also first releases or not. Then the MBX Highway 2. These are all repeats, so re-releases. Also, all of them were first releases with the exception of this one, which is the first release of the retooling. So there were versions of this casting before that, but with the some more metal on there. I still have a few of these carded if you want to see what that looked like. Here's this Pontiac Firebird Formula. Here's the 2016 Chevy Camaro Convertible. And the 51 Hudson Hornet. So as you can see, all repeats or re-releases. Same with these. This is the MBX Japan Tourers. So we got the 62 Nissan Junior from this truck series set. That is not the first release of this casting. That one was kind of a pale blue or something like that. Then we got the 70 Datsun 510 Rally. That came in 2 wheel versions. And they put the disc version in here. I don't know if there will be variation of the 5-pack also with these 6 spokes on there. I guess not, but you never know. Don't have the Infiniti G37 Coupe carded anymore. This is the loose version. This one also got loose, the 2007 Subaru WRX Police, but this has been retooled. So this is the original release with the separate piece for the light bar, and this one has the light bar integrated in the window piece, and they made the window piece blue. So you have a blue light bar. Totally works for me. And the Honda Civic hatchback 2017 model. Yeah, as you can see, lots of repeats, re-releases. I hope they are doing that to save up for next year, which will be their 70th anniversary. So I hope we are getting all new models and all new decos then, but I think that's going to be wishful thinking probably. Mbx Road Crew 2. So these are all new decos. We got 2 Inc vehicles in there. We got the Honda Wannabe Avalanche and the Ford construction truck. Yeah, so that's an okay one. Not so fond of this nor this, but I like that. Well, don't collect this model, but if it's in an ink livery, I'll collect it. I do collect these 2. So that's an okay one. As you probably know, I'm not opening these because I'm going to open them all up in one big video, as I always do. MBX Off-Road, so we got the Wrangler Super Lift. 57 GMC step-side pickup. These 2 are in a truck parts company livery. This is Bushwhacker and this is Truck Hero. These are both companies owned by Real Truck, the Real Truck company. These are Bushwhacker is specialized in fender flares. I mean, you can kind of see on there the gray part here on these wheel arches. Those are fender flares. And there's this one has a black fender flare, and then this one has red fender flares. So kind of, yeah, interesting. This deco might seem familiar to some of you, and you would be right, because the Mustanger already was released in this kind of livery. So we got kind of a theme going on here. That's kind of cool. They repeat some themes on other vehicles. This is the Dirty Mother 3. They had so the third version of this casting in the Dirty Mother livery. Previously it was in I think in kind of a tan or beige and in olive green. Then we got the 2014 Chevy Silverado 1400 in I think is a cool livery. Got the body color is kind of a cherry color, so that's cool. It's a nice one, like that. So yeah, that's an okay pack. I'm pretty pleased with that. And on the same day, I went to Makro, and they were clearancing their complete diecast section. So I managed to grab a few remnants of this set. Not sure what this set was called. This is a Mercedes-Benz Unimog 1300. So normal price €3.99, and it was reduced to €2, so pretty much 50% off. These get 4 tempo sides, but that does not justify their normal price at €4. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's. I'm not going to open this one up. I'm going to open it up in the Unimog video. I will open up this one, the 67 Jeepster Commando. The other vehicles in the set, they had this Olds still there. I don't want that, so I didn't buy that. Unfortunately, the Toyota Land Cruiser and the 2015 Land Rover Defender double cab are already sold out. I don't know if they sold out at a regular price or if they had been clearancing these for some time and I was just late to the party. I don't know, but yeah, let's start on those. So the this side deco we've seen on this model many times before. Got the mud splatters, got the lights done in the front, that's nice, and the Goodyear on the hood, which is a bit odd because you know you would expect that on the tires, right? But anyways, got the motorcycle on the back. Yeah, it's okay. Muddy tires, I like it. The 59 Dodge Coronet police car. So they had a bunch of older main lines still hanging on the pegs. €1.69 normal price, reduced to 85 cents. They still had a lot of them, so I only picked this one because I have this in the National Parts collection, but now I have one for the Dodge collection, so I'll put that in there. Unfortunately, no blue window piece on this one, so we get a clear light on top. This is definitely a cool model and a cool livery. Also got 2 more of the Germany set, the Bmw M5 Police. I already have this, but it's just such a cool casting, and yeah. Picked up the last 2 that were left, €2.19, normal price €1.10 reduced. So I have these loose already. And from Matchbox Collectors, number 20 of 20, the 1955 GMC Scenic Cruiser, €9.95 normal price, reduced to €4.97. Doesn't have the other vehicles on the back, otherwise I could show you what else was there. They had the G-classes, the black one and the gold one, but already bought those at Namak, so I didn't need those. Did not have the Alfa Romeo. That would have been cool to also find, but you know, that's way too popular, I guess. So we got a plastic base, got 6 rubber tires and these huge discs for the wheels. You can even see my reflection in there. Hi. That's funny. Chrome is plastic, and then the kind of the sand color is metal. So Matchbox Roadways 2021 Scenic Cruiser luxury coach. Got the headlights done and the indicators and some kind of a logo. I guess that's the I don't know what logo that is really. Couldn't tell you. And nicely decked out in the back too. All the lights are there. Yeah, nice version. It even seems like the interior is... No, it's going to be chrome. I thought it was metal, but that's not possible. No, it's chrome, part of this chrome piece here. Then on Monday, September 5, I went to Kruidvat, and I discovered they had some stuff delivered from Hot Wheels. This is the Track Stars Mercedes-Benz Actros. €4.99, but for some reason I got a discount and I only paid €3.49. Not sure why I got the discount, but that, you know, I'll take it. So this was the only licensed model in that set, except for the Volkswagen one, but I already had that. Did forget to bring it out so I could show you. So we got a metal base on the trailer, which says Mercedes-Benz Actros, interestingly. So they intend to only use this trailer on this rig, apparently. And then on the truck, it's the cabin that is metal. So we don't get headlights, unfortunately. We get the grille, the Mercedes star, the Actros name, the wipers, tampoed, Hot Wheels on the side, Transport 68, and some other tampos there. And then the box, I think, opens up from the side like that. Kind of a gull-wing way of opening. It's kind of cool. So that's a nice set. Definitely like that. Or nice combo, I should say, not set. And they also had a bunch of Hot Wheels 5-packs. Allegedly, they also had the Nightburners one, but I did not find that. I did find the Ford Mustang one. So €6.99, just like the Matchbox 5-packs at Aldi. So €1.40 per car. This is an okay set. These are the vehicles that are in the set, and they got this new easy opening feature on there. So you can kind of, like I always do, rip off this part. I do it with the scissors usually, but don't have to do that anymore because now we have this feature. So that's cool. They must have been watching my videos. Just kidding. 1962 Ford Mustang concept. Interesting vehicle. Not the prettiest one, but yeah, I kind of like it. Got a metallic blue interior with a blue window piece to match it. And then a blue and white stripe. Got the pony logo on the side there and the silver on that air intake. Yeah, it's okay. Here we got the 92 Ford Mustang in a flat white or matte white. Mustang name on the side and some deco on the hood and on the little spoiler on the back. This is definitely my favorite from this pack. 2015 Ford Mustang GT convertible. Orange with a dark gray interior. Got a disc for a steering wheel, that's okay. Some striping on the side, and that's about it deco wise. Deco wise it's a bit disappointing. But yeah, it's a nice model. Got the 69 Ford Mustang Boss 302. Gets a chrome base, so you get a chrome front end and rear end with the metal spoiler, part of the metal body. Side stripe, the Hot Wheels logo, that's it, tempo wise. And another chromey base, the 71 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Only the spoiler lip and the grille in chrome on this one. And then get the lights and bumper on the back in chrome. Nice metallic teal. Mach 1 Mustang tempo on the side with some black and some silver. Then on Friday, September 9, I went to Mako, and they had sold off almost all of their diecast through the clearance. You know, the reset, as some of our American friends call it, that Walmart tends to do. And they had new stuff, and this new stuff that I found was all Majorette. Now, this is probably the most interesting new stuff I found there. This was a box, just like a Matchbox Power Grabs box, but it had 40 of these window boxes in there, and it said sports cars on them, all from different assortments. So this is a deluxe one, but they also had premium cars in there, vintage racing cars, so almost a complete Majorette assortment. Every assortment, well, every sports car from that assortment seemed to be in there. Although, well, there was a Mercedes G-Class in there, which is not really a sports car, right? But, you know, a little stretch there. So this is the Bugatti. Let's take a look. That's the fun thing of these Majorette show boxes, is that you can open them up easily, and then you could put them back in if you want to. I like this much better than blister packaging. So we got a plastic base, Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport. This has rubber tires because it's a deluxe model. Very stiff rubber tires, but they are rubber tires. We got suspension. Got 3 opening parts on this one because it's a deluxe one. The frunk opening feature doesn't add much. It shows you that there's metal underneath and no plastic, but you know, there's not really a frunk underneath there. So yeah. Lens headlights, number 16 on the grille and the Bugatti logo. Black stripe here, and then it widens up above the engine. Would have preferred to have the engine part, the engine cover open up, and then would be neat if we would have a tempoed engine like the like Matchbox does with some of the moving parts and the collector series. But you know, I think that would be asking too much. It's like having your cake and eating it too. You already get suspension, lens headlights, opening parts, full deco. I mean, for less than €3.50, that's a bargain. I can tell you that, all right. Taillights are done, and the Ettore Bugatti logo. And then we got Bugatti on the spoiler too. Opening doors. A proper steering wheel in there. Smoked windows. Yeah, definitely a nice model. They also had some street cars for €2.29, which is a great price compared to the price they were last year, €3.94. This also came from Macro. At the same time last year, they had a Majorette too. They only have Majorette for the last 4 months of the year, for the holidays, and for what we call Sinterklaas, which is kind of thing for the kids, you know, when Sinterklaas brings toys for the kids on December 6th. So yeah, definitely a lot cheaper than last year, so that's a good thing. And I must have been early to the party because I found this Zamak edition Chase. So 2021, so no 2022 Chase, unfortunately. But that's okay, I like this one. Lots of mumbo jumbo on the back, nothing really interesting there. So here's the Toyota Hi-Ace, plastic base, suspension, separate piece for the light bar, lensed headlights, and 4 tempo sides, and all that for only €2.29. I think that's a great price. Kind of, I don't know if this is an Australian police deco or what. Kind of looks like it. So we got the Toyota logo in the front and in the back. Police in the front on the sides, but not on the back. Taillights, Toyota Hiace, it says on the left, and then the logo in the middle. Third brake light on top. And then some door handles and black around the window piece on the side. Yeah, really nice. Nice weighty model. It's not as heavy as, for instance, this Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. I think it's about 15 grams lighter than the Mercedes. Mercedes has a metal base, which is a big chunk of metal, and it will also have some metal parts on the roof because it's got a rivet here, so at least this back part of the roof needs to be metal for the post. So there will be some metal underneath this plastic part, so it's clearly much heavier, and it's got rubber tires. But other than that, this is at normal price on average €10. So this little over €2, and you do get suspension, lensed headlights, separate piece for the light bar, and 4 tempo sides, which is basically what you get on this one also. So yeah, Majorette is definitely a bargain compared to the Mattel Produce, at least here in Europe. But you got to find them. That's the most difficult thing. So obviously, no paint on this one, just raw Zamak with a clear coat on it. Yeah, definitely like it. The 2022 street cars Chases are I think a black Peugeot 308, I think, with rubber tires, and a white Lamborghini, also with rubber tires. So interesting. But I actually liked the Zamak ones a little better as a chase. And proving I was early to the party, I also found the Premium Cars Gold Edition 2021 Alfa Romeo Giulia. That's awesome. €3.48 for a chase, that's definitely worth it. So I already did the catalog video for the premium cars of 2021, so there's no point in keeping this carded, so I'm going to open it up. So here's the card, very flashy, and here's the stats on the vehicle. And here we got the very shiny gold edition one. So we got suspension, obviously. We got the lensed headlights. You got 4 tempo sides. Everything you would want on it is there. And on top of that, you get this crazy paint job. And these have a metal body, you know. When Hot Wheels does this kind of gold finish, they do a plastic body. But no, Majorette does not skimp on that. This is definitely metal. Well, actually, 4 tempo sides I say, but this, hello there, you can see me again. This has a some black paint on the hood or bonnet, so that's 5 tempo sides for sure. And as always with Majorette, proper steering wheel, nice interior. What's not to like? Awesome. Sweet. And they also had a set of a 6-car or 6-vehicle assortment of the Monster Rockers, €3.48 again. So a lot of this stuff was priced the same. This is a VW Type 2 T1. Let's crack this open. This is very similar to a previous release as this one. So it's got the same wheels, got the same deco, it just doesn't have the surfboard on top. Otherwise, it's basically the same. Let's see. It's got an opening hatch in the back, like that. And a interior with a few rows of seats. This is the panel van version. This was in the catalog, I think, last year as City Rockers. I don't know if they ditched that line or what, but yeah. It's in the Monster Rockers now. Daily freshly made ice cream deco. So same vehicle as the previous one, but the panel van version. So it also got that part that opens up in the back. By the way, these have suspension. See, and these also have a steering function like that. This one also was in that City Rockers set in the catalog. These have kind of rubber tires, by the way, not plastic. They are rubber. This is a Ford F-150 Raptor. Yeah, does say so on the back there on the right. In a fire rescue livery, so it's got the hood that opens up. So it got some engine detail there, but I mean, it's not tempoed, as I mentioned before. Would look much nicer, obviously. Got 5 tempo sides plus a separate piece for the light bar, and then this part on top of there. The other ones in the set I already had. It's this one, the Volkswagen Beetle, with the frunk that opens up. Again, doesn't add much to it. there's not really a frunk in there. Just shows you that it's all metal again. As if Majorette is showing off and how much metal they're using. Not really being functional, but just showing off. This one was also in the set, and I went back a week later, and to my surprise, they were all gone. These, and it's a repeat from previous years. This has a 2019 date on there, so it's been in there in that range for a while, but you know, for some reason somebody bought all of them, or several people. Don't know, but it's, same as the red one, but with a different piece on top and no light bar. And then there's one that I have that is still carded, so I'm going to open it up in this video. This was a little bit cheaper, I see. And this is the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon in the flat black or matte black, in the fluorescent green interior and undercarriage and purple rims. We got the Jeep name on the front there, lens lights, Rubicon and Jeep on the hood, Jeep Wrangler on the door, and then tail lights in the back. So 5 tempo sides also. Nice. Then on Monday, September 12th, I went to Action, and they had the Matchbox Mix 5 or the E-Case. So didn't get all of them because I'm getting a bunch of these from Tyrone of Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. So most of the electric cars I'm getting from him. And then the Mazda 3 also, and the 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility. Don't want the Hazard Squad because it's got a plastic body. And I did not find the Ford Custom 300, which is kind of surprising to me, because I would not expect that to be so popular. Maybe there's only one in each box, I don't know, but I did not find that. I went to about 5 different locations and it wasn't there. So let's take a look at what I got. These were €1.29 each, which is a very fair price for Europe. And they got 2 cases in each store. Well, not all stores had them, but most of them did. And later on they will get more, I'm sure. Like it was the same. About 4 months ago I did a video on the Mx2 or the B case that I found at Action. And at first they got 2 cases, and a little bit later they got a whole bunch more, like 6 more or so. Now I said Tyrone was sending me this one. Well, I got this anyway. There's a reason for that. This is an error. I'm going to show you the box all around just to see if you can tell what the error is. Well, you're not going to see it on the outside of the box. If I shake one of these boxes near the microphone, you hear that? There's a car in there. This one, nothing. This is a factory sealed empty box. I didn't pay for this. I asked if I could have this. The person at the cash register had to call the manager to ask for approval, but she said it's okay, you can have it. It's clearly not been tampered with, because if you open up these boxes you get wrinkles in the cardboard, so it was like that from the factory. So that's kind of a cool addition to the error collection, just an empty box. So let's start ripping these open. Chevy Caprice Classic Police, number 67 of 100. Love these power grabs. Not only are they more environmentally friendly, I just think they remind me of the window boxes that they had back in the day. Even though there's no window anymore on these, you get some card art on there so you know what's in there. I notice a lot, some people open these up to look at them, because of course this is not depicting the vehicle the correct way. It looks different in there, of course, and apparently some people want to see what they're buying and open them up. I think that's kind of lame. For the money they're costing, you should not open them up. You know, if these were €3, yeah, then you want to know what's in there. But €1.29, that's a very okay price. I got these dog dish hubcap wheels, Steelies, Skybusters security deco for these airplanes that they make. Kind of a theme for that. Blue window piece, you get the blue light bar, that's perfect. So just a side deco, same deco on both sides. We've seen this with a different deco left and right, I think, in the past, but this one gets the same deco, which obviously makes sense as a police vehicle. Although that's not always the case. In Brussels, for instance, they have different left and right. 1970 Ford Capri. It's got a double wrap. Got a chrome base, so got chrome bumpers front and back. You got headlights done in the grille. We got some silver on the side here. Not sure what it says here. It's not legible. And no tempo on the back. I would prefer just the front and back tempo and not the side tempo, because with this nice light blue metallic, it's kind of hard to see the side deco anyway. But they've done them all like that so far, I think, except for the yellow one that has a black bonnet, and that one doesn't have the side deco, I think. But I don't think we've ever seen one with the taillights, which is disappointing. But you know, it's a very nice model. Other than that, well, except for that urinal as a steering wheel. 1953 Buick Skylark convertible. I think this is this a new casting? Let me check on the base. 2020 copyright, so no, it's not new. I think we saw this in this kind of blue before. Could be mistaken though. So chrome base, you get chrome bumpers front and back, and even the grille in the front. Headlights are done, and then some silver there for what probably is meant to be a logo, but there's nothing written on there. A silver stripe on the side with a logo again there, just in front of the rear wheel. Nothing tempo-wise on the back. Get a disc for a steering wheel, I can live with that for a convertible. That's okay. That's really nice. The chrome and the silver really contrasts really well with the black. Yeah, I'm fine with that. 1971 MGB GT Coupe. Wow, even 3 of these. Oh, neatly packed. Kind of defeats the environmentally purpose, putting it in 3 of these paper wrappings, but at least you can recycle them. So we get a gray base, not chrome. That's always a disappointment on this model. Get the headlights, no tempo on the grille, unfortunately. It's either that, it's either the headlights, sorry, or the grille for some reason. Oh well, gotta do with it, I guess. MGB GT on the license plate, and then got the same on the hatch again. Taillights are done with the indicators, and fuel filler cap. That's nice. Got very smoked windows to hide the post in the back. because of course back in the day they would not have tinted windows, these cars. I don't think that already existed, or wasn't common at least. Matchbox original, the cycle trailer. Only got one, even though there's a variation on these, but you know. So this is the chopper version, and the box has the other version on it. So you can kind of see the different ones. This is a kind of a sports bike on the box, and then there's a chopper inside, but you can also find it with a sports bike, obviously. Sheriff, Mbx County impound. So kind of metallic white. That's cool. Prefer that over just plain white. Nicely done tempo work on the back like that. So we get 3 tempo passes on this. I'm fine with it. Mbx cycle trailer. Cool. Let's see if we have later on a vehicle with a trailer hitch in this box. Mercedes-Benz W123 Wagon. So we get some kind of a light gray base. It makes for the bumpers and the front end here. Headlights are done with the bezels around it, and the tiny Mercedes star in the middle on top of the grille, and some black for the bumper, black striping, kind of a rubber guard on the bumper. MB 1980 on the license plate, 300 TD on the left. TD does not stand for turbo diesel. 300 is 3-liter engine, and the T stands for touring, and then the D for diesel. If it was a turbo, it would say turbo on the right here. Mercedes star, silver striping, and the tail lights. A brown interior, which really fits this time era. It's got a bowling ball in the back and some other stuff that I don't know what it is. Always cool to have some stuff in the back. Matchbox likes to do that. The sunroof that is 75% open. Well, it's got a window piece, but I mean you can see the line here of the. This wasn't a glass sunroof, so it was a metal sunroof, and you can see it. Part of it sticking out there. So they really should have left this open and not be part of the window piece. And that would make it look more realistic, because now some might think this had a glass sunroof back then, which wasn't the case. The Dodge Swapside pickup. This is kind of a silly looking one, because when you look at it from the front, it looks like 2 pickup trucks just on top of one another. Looks weird, because they, if they had done this bottom grille part metal, would have looked more realistic, but now it looks like yeah, 2 pickup trucks on top of one another. Baby blue tempo on the side. There's some kind of a logo there. Not sure what that says. Dodge embossed in the tailgate. They tend to put blue window pieces on vehicles that have some blue on there. I think it's totally unnecessary, but you know. 2022 Renault Megane. Matchbox Adventures World Tour. I don't know why it says that on there. Interestingly. So I'm wondering if this is the electric version, because it's got that gold on the front there. Not sure if that is the case. So new model. kind of looks a bit SUV-ish, but usually the Megane is a hatchback. And that, I think it still is that, but you know, with these high doors and you know, it looks kind of SUV-ish. So very nice looking front end with the gold, you know, on the license plate, the logo and the headlights, LEDs, got side mirrors. So this is a new casting, completely plastic roof piece. Let's take the light so we can take a look at the interior. So we got a disc for a steering wheel, surprisingly, that's great. So they do a disc for a steering wheel in a vehicle that we can see inside. And then they put a urinal in a convertible. That doesn't make any sense to me, but you know, good looking interior. Definitely worth being more visible, in my opinion. Yeah, I like it a lot. So the rocker panel is plastic, so partially plastic part of the base and partially plastic part of the interior. Wheel arches also. Again, a Renault on the license plate in the back. Megane underneath the Renault logo. Tail lights are very nice. And some black here next to the license plate. Yeah, really nice model. Very nicely done. You've got some silver here to kind of hide the fact that it's an all plastic top. I'm glad they finally have some more French cars in the lineup, so you can put it in the French series, because they were definitely lacking on French cars. I wonder if they are ever going to get the Peugeot and Citroën license. I mean, they have the Citroën license, they do the DS. So I don't think they have done Peugeot in a long time. They had the 205 back in the day. They need to get that license back, definitely. Another Renault, the Kangoo. A shell livery. It's a tiny model. This is a little van in real life, but not this little. So we got a plastic bumper in the front and back. No windows in the back here, so these are tampoed on. So we do get a lot of metal on it. This is a window piece on the back, and then the doors are a window piece, and the front is a window piece. Don't think there's an interior in there. No, there's not. You can. I don't know if I can show you that. I can see it, but I don't think the camera will pick it up. You can basically see the base in there. Yeah, that's not going to show, is it? Oh yeah, maybe it is. See, very dark, but it just shows the base. But nice shell livery. It doesn't say the shell name, just the logo, which is interesting. You'd think they would also tamper the name on there. Unit 125. And then I got 3 of these 1984 Toyota MR2. I'm a bit annoyed by the 4 variations of this one. I think it's totally unnecessary, and they should invest the budget this model gets to giving other models an interior like that Renault Kangoo. They used to do really fun interiors on vans with stuff in the back, like a radio-controlled airplane on the VW Caddy, and a little tiny pocket bike on the Ford Transit Connect, and all that kind of stuff. That's really what Matchbox is great at, and what I love as a collector. And then to this not to have an interior, it's disappointing. Definitely when you see this gets 4 variations, 2 different window pieces and 2 different interiors. Let's divide the budget a little bit more over all models and not specific to one model. That's my opinion anyways. Here we got the headlights up version, Toyota logo and badge there. There's some smudging on the on the hood or bonnet there. So not sure if I will get that off, but at least I'll have a few other ones to compensate for that. The rear is also done tempo-wise, so that's all you can ask for. It's got a disc for a steering wheel, that's fine. So all in all, it's a really good model. I like it a lot, but you know. Headlight up version again, and it's also a left-hand drive. So yeah, got two of the same, but at least this one is not smudgy. So yeah, I know which one I'm going to keep. And then the last one, let's hope for a headlights down version. That's what I'm most interested in. I'm not really interested in the interior variations. Yes, headlights down, left-hand drive also. I think the white ones I have are there's two I have, one headlights up and one headlights down. I think they are both right-hand drive, so kind of cool. I will have two right-hand drive and two left-hand drive versions now, a different color, but so that way I can show all four interiors and I don't have to buy a whole bunch more to get all the variations. I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Going to keep these boxes. I like these a lot. These are awesome. Did we find some casting Matchbox with a trailer hitch? No, to put that on. That's unfortunate, but yeah, that's what it is. Then on Monday, September 12th, I went to Kruidvat again, and again they got more Hot Wheels. They got the K-Case. I did an unboxing of the K-Case with my buddy JK, who provided the case. But a lot of these vehicles in there was only one of each. He left me a bunch of cars, but I was lucky enough to find the one-offs in that case at Kruidvat, €1.49. That's a very fair price. Reuse rides, McLaren F1 in orange. Very nice casting. Got the headlights, the McLaren name there, and the indicator with the little light, and a very nicely done rear end. What more can you ask for? Nothing really. Sweet. The Liberty Walk Nissan Silvia in yellow. Black base with the diffuser, lens tail lights and headlights, part of the window piece. That's cool. Very big snow shovel here. There's a paint chip here, which is common on white and yellow paint. I saw another one with a paint chip on the back here in store, so I didn't get that, but you know, now it turns out this one has a paint chip in the front. Anyways, Liberty Walk Lamborghini Huracan Coupe in white. Unfortunately, no metallic white or flat white, just a gloss white. Black base. Also got the diffuser, side deco and front deco or top deco, maybe in this case. Some engine detail in there, but not very detailed. And it's right-hand drive, strangely enough. 95 Mazda RX-7. Of course, as I've said many times before, if there's a mangled up packaging, I will get that, because I'm going to open it up anyways. And I'll leave the nice pristine packagings for the cardboard collectors. Speaking of that, why is there a drawing of the vehicle on the card when you can see the vehicle right in front of there? I mean, you can see what it looks like. This is totally unnecessary. Now, if they put the vehicle on there, turn around so you can see the invisible side of the vehicle that you cannot see on the real one, that would kind of make sense. Of course, 99% of the times it's the same on the other side, but in case somebody wonders if it looks the same on the other side, you could put the car, the drawing on there, you know, with that side, the other side visible, but they don't even do that, so it just doesn't make any sense to me. To me, packaging is garbage, okay? It's just a means of transportation from the factory to the store. That's all it is to me. I don't care about packaging. I know many of you do, that's fine, but it doesn't make any sense to me. Black base, got the black spoiler lip here, Falcon livery. So nothing front and back, but you know, with all the paint on there, it does look almost like it's completely decked out. 1984 Audi Sport Quattro, nice one. Rally Champs series. Nice yellow. So this is the short wheelbase version. That's why it looks so stubby. Nothing on the rear, but we get the sides and the front. A little bit of a low tempo on the front there. A bit too low, but yeah. Not going to get another one just for that. That's okay. Found the treasure hunt, the 1987 Dodge D100. Not a casting I collect, but you know, if it's a treasure hunt, I'll buy it. If it's a, you know, licensed model. Doesn't have some kind of a special paint or anything. It's just black with a red, white, and blue deco. So kind of a American theme there. Got some blue in the circle flame logo with the red ring, and then you got the white for the flame, so that's also very American. Spare wheel in the back, part of the plastic interior piece. Kind of surprised this is metal. These struts here with the lights on top, I thought that they would make that plastic too. Nissan Skyline Ht 2000 GTX. So we pulled a super treasure hunt out of that case when we did the unboxing. So I have not seen the mainline version until now, or until I found it in store, obviously. Nice model, nice color. Black base, black spoiler lip in front. Side deco, rear deco. Right-hand drive, so proper JDM. Cool. And the Corvette C8R in the Then and Now series. Very nice blue color, so shiny. Dark gray base on this one, gray rims. So top deco and side deco, lensed headlights on this one. Nothing in the rear, tempo wise. But yeah, very nice model. And then on Wednesday, September 14, I went to a store called Stock Vermeers. And they had some new Majorette. Last time I was there was in February, so it had been too long. And they had yeah, that's some new stuff there. They had premium cars also, but none. I already had all of them, so there might have been some cars in there that were new, but I missed out on those. €7.70. That's €2.57 per car. So this is a Racing Cars 3-pack. Let's take a look at them. So we got the Porsche 911 Gt3 Rs. This is the 991 model, not to be confused with the 997 they also did, which is slightly different. So I've got gold rims, suspension, lens headlights, opening doors, 5 tempo sides basically, full deco. Racing cars usually are full deco. Proper steering wheel and a nice interior. Cool. A vintage racing car, Toyota Celica GT Coupe, or Coupe. You can see this has a black base. The only thing you can see from the black base is the black exhaust tip sticking out. Other than that, it's invisible. This spoiler lip and these 4 extra lights are a plastic piece. And the bumper in the back is also a white plastic piece, which is different than the regular vintage version, which does not have these front extra lights and the spoiler lip. So kind of the stock version is different. So you get a different insert there for the bumpers. 4 lensed headlights, GT printed in the middle on the grille. Got this black cross on the roof. Toyota Team Europe. Some silver around the window. Opening doors with the door cards and all detailed. And the side mirrors. Nicely tempoed in the back. And of course, proper steering wheel. And a good looking interior. And suspension, obviously. All the good stuff that you get from Majorette. And the Ford Mustang GT. Nice metallic blue. Lens headlights. Pony in the grille. Indicators. GT. Ford Performance on the window piece. And on the side. Nicely done in the back. Base clips into the body and in the license plate, so no posts on these. Opening doors. All the usual features. Nice. And I was also very pleased to find these deluxe Porsche edition releases. Porsche Taycan Turbo S. So these have a metal body, rubber tires, suspension, opening parts, and they are licensed vehicles. Got the Porsche hologram there. These are the other vehicles in the set, so these are the same as the previous Porsche Deluxe release. These Taycans are all new, but this one was not there, unfortunately. Let's take a look. Comes with the little box you can put them in. So new model. Suspension. Lens headlights. They look pretty dark because the windows are really heavily tinted. Some red in the bottom part of the bumper there. Nicely done tail lights with the Porsche name on there, and then Taycan Turbo S printed underneath in very small silver print. It's a metallic white. This is a good choice for Majorette because, you know, white paint chips very easily. Black interior. Nicely done. Side mirrors. Got the, I think this is for charging, this little hatch. Front opens up. Again, oh, there's a little plastic piece in there. That's the first front receipt that has some plastic in there. There's also a lot of metal still. Porsche logo there. Yeah, nice one. And also got the red version. Pretty much the same. So these deluxe ones have rubber tires, just like the Bugatti I showed earlier. Nice kind of a maroon red. Same rims, but in gray. Here you can see the tempo a little bit better than on the white one. Some black paint on the B-pillar, which is metal, you know, not plastic. Thanks for watching.